On 10 July 1945, the German submarine U-530, a Type 1XC/40 boat, mysteriously surrendered at Mar del Plata, Argentina, more than 2 months after Nazi Germany's formal capitulation, and Admiral Karl Donitz's orders for all U-boats to surrender to Allied forces. U-530's arrival violated the surrender terms, and the circumstances of its final voyage remain mysterious. When Argentine authorities boarded the submarine, they found no ship's papers, logbooks, identification documents, or torpedo armaments. The only information available came from the commander, Oberleutnant zur See Otto Wermuth, and his crew, who gave few answers. Wermuth stated cryptically that he was acting on orders from Berlin, implying direct instructions from Hitler. The submarine's battered condition deepened the mystery. The casing and conning tower were heavily rusted. Much of the paint was burned or scraped off. The deck gun was missing, and both torpedo rooms were empty, even stripped of their racks. After being turned over to American authorities, Wermuth and his men were interrogated, but provided no further significant information. They were eventually released after accusations of sinking the Brazilian cruiser Bahia were disproven. U-530 was later sunk as a torpedo training target by USS Toro on 28 November 1947. Several theories have been proposed to explain U-530's journey. The most sensational suggest it transported high-ranking Nazis, possibly even Hitler and Eva Braun, to secret hideouts in South America, citing the submarine's empty spaces and the decision to surrender to Argentina. However, this does not fully explain the 63-day delay, as U-530 could have made the trip submerged in about 48 days. A more plausible theory involves a nerve gas attack on New York City. After the firebombing of Dresden, Hitler allegedly considered retaliating against the US using nerve agents like sarin and tabun. U-530's 10.5-centimeter deck gun could have delivered chemical shells in a night attack on Manhattan or Brooklyn. Though Hitler was ultimately dissuaded by advisors like Albert Speer, it is possible the plan was revived late in the war. This theory would explain the missing torpedoes, replaced by chemical munitions, the absence of records to avoid prosecution, and the submarine's battered condition, possibly caused by a mutiny among the crew who refused to carry out a suicide mission.